Hello everyone and welcome to today's No FOMO Charts, Stocks and Crypto YouTube Charts video. Today is June 13, 2025. It's about 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Welcome everyone. This is an investing and trading YouTube Charts channel and video. Let's start off with stock, ETF, SPY, S&P 500 ETF. So we are still in the uptrend here on the price on the daily due to global events in both USA domestic and international military conflicts. We had a pullback the past 2 days. In my trading view idea, I said we lost this trend line. So that's what I'm watching for very, very closely. We lost 600 SPY price ETF multiple times, 3 days in a row with a gap down the next on Friday, which was today. So we are still in an uptrend long term for 3 months. We still have a golden cross to the upside. There is a little bit of bearish divergence that's occurring on the price and the RSI. It is not extreme, however, on the daily or the weekly. So what could happen is we could test the support prices below 593. If the downtrend is severe, we need to actually see it happen. Lower low, lower high, rejection multiple times. If we reject multiple times below 600, then I think we would have a problem and we would see a downtrend actually happen. But since we're still in an uptrend for now, I'm just closely watching support 590, 580, 575. Last line in the sand, 200 EMA red line, 567. Let's go to Bitcoin. Bitcoin, BTC, USDT. Currently, we are consolidating sideways in the price for the past 30 to 45 days. So in my trading view idea, last time I said there was a head and shoulders, yes, but we had to reject and stay below $104,000 Bitcoin, which we did not. Probably what happened is we had a short squeeze. That's why we got 5 days of rally. However, due to the same news in the US and abroad, we ended up having a evening star pattern double top on an intraday chart. And then now we're turning into a symmetrical triangle. So we're having conflicting patterns. Head and shoulders, which was temporarily bearish, into an upside down head and shoulders, which could be temporarily bullish. So still some indecision, and that's visible on the weekly chart we had last week. We had a hammer candle, and perhaps this week we might close with the shooting star candle. And there were some type of doji candles 3 weeks ago. So some people are not totally convinced that we're going up. However, the latest price, it's still in progress right now. We had the golden cross is still basically in effect, the yellow line above the red line. We just bounced above the 50 EMA. So the latest price pattern is this potential upside down head and shoulders. We have to break above the neckline resistance, which is still 107, I'm going to say. And we have to break above all-time high $112,000 Bitcoin. There could be potential 10% volatility up or down from this spot. So let's just say if we go up 10%, upside target would be $117,000. Downside target, if we actually break down from this midpoint, for example, could be 95,000, 96,000. So those are the two targets that we're looking at. And until we have a significant break up or down, it's still consolidation. Just remember, this upside down head and shoulders, it's not happening at the bottom of a downtrend. That is why I'm not extremely bullish on this. If we downtrended hard for maybe a couple months and then we had an upside down head and shoulders, I would be very bullish on that. But this is more just like a symmetrical triangle play to me. A support test 50 EMA yellow line bounce. See how high we can go. So let's just be mindful of the news. There's a lot of domestic and international news that's happening. For stock market, we have FOMC Federal Reserve meeting on Wednesday, June 18. And then the following day, June 19, is a holiday. So then USA stock markets close on June 19th. So let's see what happens with the news and the intraday price movements. Just remember, it's all about trend, uptrend or downtrend, and sideways consolidation. So that's what I'm watching out for. Thank you. Hope you have a nice weekend and see you next time in the next video.